Okay. Um, we are now at day 46 out of 100. We're doing 100 days of uploads in a row to track my transformation from day one. The transformation that we're looking for is someone who is able to reach and realize their maximum potential, and that they aren't self-sabotaging in any way, that they are firing on all cylinders, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, everything. From where I started to where I am now, seeing as we're getting close to the midpoint of this journey, I've seen great progress. I'm seeing a much greater willingness to look at all the ways that I am sabotaging myself. I've stopped pretending that this goal of mine, which is to achieve my dream career, which is to be a full-time, internationally employed working actor. That's like, I look at today, the climate and of today as, yes, I agree. Everyone says there is more opportunity than there ever has been before. I agree. However, there is also more distraction and more manipulation than has ever gone on before. Maybe this is a bit like schizo. Maybe people will say that's offensive. Look, get thicker skin. You're not doing yourself any favors by being offended by something like that. You're only making yourself vulnerable to taking offense to everything in the universe if that offends you. So do yourself a favor and grow thicker skin. If you want to argue with me, I will point you to Rowan Atkinson, who I'm quoting. He's the one that said that. So fight with Mr. Bean all you want, because I ain't having it. Anyway, there are more distractions, and my take is that the massive corporations are getting better and better at manipulating us, just regular people, and keeping us in an eternal work cycle, eternal kind of life cycle where you stay a consumer that produces for them to make more money. Some of the things that I've been looking at is how no one's taught me how to soothe myself. No one's taught me how to emotionally regulate. And I feel like I've come from a pretty privileged upbringing, and none of that existed. So up until this point in this journey that I've been doing these and focusing on myself and trying to figure out what I'm doing to sabotage myself, is that if I was ever feeling horrible, rather than reflect or emotionally regulate, etc., I would turn to forms of drugs, i.e. sugar, caffeine, alcohol, not really, but alcohol, like it's there. Not much. Media, social media, fucking crikey. So rather than figure out how to actually live measuredly and walk myself through tough scenarios, I just numb. So I'm only just now coming out of this and starting to, like, this sounds so cliche, but I can't describe it in any other way, but I'm finding the light of life again. By disconnecting from social media, I've been cutting out sugar. I went through a bad patch actually recently where I think I must have been making good progress, because I started to self-sabotage, and I downloaded a game on my phone and ended up playing that game, like, man, I want to say like 7 hours over a span of 4 days. Now, to people might think that's not a lot. For me, that's a massive amount of time. because as you would know, a couple of these check-ins recently, I've been just uploading a 10-second video going, "Hey, it's me, gotta go, bye." And I should be doing the same thing again tonight because I've got to get up at 4:30. The time of recording, it is 10:40. Because I got work to do. There's so much to do. Turns out, if you want to be one of the world's best actors, there is a lot you have to do to get there. But another thing that's come so far since I've been disconnecting, since I've been cutting out sugar and all that shit that we used to numb, is I went through probably a 9-month slump where I was basically whipping myself on the back, going like, "You said you want to be a fucking great actor. You said you want to be a great actor. Fucking do it. Fucking deliver." And I was kind of like doing that to myself, and it was horrible. And I wasn't enjoying it. So I went through a 9-month patch of really not enjoying acting, and it's only this recently in the last 30 days, really. But again, that enjoyment's going up and up and up as the days go by, that I'm actually loving it again, and I'm allowing myself to love it again. And I feel more present. I feel I'm able to express love better. I could go on and on and on, but I might finish the video there. Those are the changes that I've discovered so far on this journey of just showing up for myself day by day by day. Figuring out what's the next tiniest step that I can do to keep improving myself, to keep pushing myself in the direction that I want to go. Showing up. So, all right. I think here's my theory why this has been working so far. Because I split it up into days. Because if I did, sorry, I'm squatting. If I did 100, if I just set myself 100 days and I said I'm going to film myself now and I'm going to film myself again at the 100-day mark, I think I would get significantly less done because I'm not tying off everything. Like instead of doing 100-day transformations, I'm actually doing 100 one-day transformations, if that makes sense. So now that the deadline is at the end of every single day, it means that I'm wanting to capitalize on every single day, not capitalize on the end of 100 days. That's my theory. So in doing that, those are the changes I have seen thus far in pursuit of my best self. It's an exciting journey. I urge that you guys try it. Yeah. Besides that, I'm going to catch you tomorrow for day 47, I think it is. Anyway, that is all. Go to bed.